It's time for the funny. We want to get right to this because I've got some yokes here. If you're
do
ready
you
for
now?
it. Yeah, I asked my wife when her birthday was. She said March 1st. So I walked around the room and then I asked her again. I can't sleep. Every time I try counting sheep, my brain goes 1 sheep, 2 sheep, cow, turtle, duck. Old MacDonald had a farm. Hey, Macarena.
I like that.
That's what happens.
I like that. Gambling addiction hotlines would do so much better for generating call numbers if every fifth caller was a winner, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not funny. That's bad. That's so bad.
I know.
My friend asked.
The manager says, hey, the company doesn't pay you to make sarcastic comments all day. Yeah. And of course, I had to reply honestly. I said, well, that's all right. It's a service I provide for free.
That's funny. My friend asked me how I first discovered that I was losing my hair. I told him I realized it when it was taking me longer and longer to wash my face.
Yeah.
When I was a child, I was attacked by a flock of seagulls. When I was a child, true, and it's still traumatic. But when I was a child, I was attacked by a flock of seagulls. I just ran. I ran so far away, I couldn't get away.
Oh, yes, I like that.
There you go.
Very good, very good. There's a new site for senior citizen dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called I've Fallen in Love and I Can't Get Up.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
Just got a job as the senior director at Old MacDonald's Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the CIEIO. That's what I am.
CIEIO. I love it. I just got my electricity bill, and I believe I got charged for the sunlight, the moonlight, the street light, the light of my life, the speed of light, and the light at the end of the tunnel. True.
Wow.
Absolutely true.
Very.
And now it just turned air conditioning on. It's going to get worse. I don't want to brag. Well, sometimes I do. But anyway, I don't want to get overly braggadocious, but my grandpa was in a band called the Hinges. I don't think I've ever shared this with you before, Mr. Finn. Yeah, my grandpa was in a band called the Hinges. They opened for the Doors.
Yeah.
There
Okay. So my sister used to date a circus clown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I said, how do you feel about that? And she said, well, they are big shoes to fill. Yeah, right. I went to the bookstore yesterday, and, you go into Rieger's and wander around and you see so many great things. But I saw a book at the other bookstore that said, how to solve 50% of your problems.
Yeah.
So I'm a smart guy. I bought 2 of them. Yeah.
Why is it when you transport something by car, it's called a shipment, but when you transport something by ship, it's called a cargo?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just something to think about. Sometimes, and this is true, and I know it happens to all of us from time to time, sometimes someone unexpected comes into your life out of nowhere, makes your heart race, and changes you forever. And we refer to these people as police officers.
Yeah.
It can change your life, baby.
I like it. Speaking of police officers, a cop pulls over a male suspect and is about to pull the cuffs on him when the officer says, anything you say can be used against you.
Yeah.
And the man responds, I know, I'm married.
That's good. I watched my dog chase his tail for 10 minutes and thought, wow, dogs are so easily entertained. Then it occurred to me I just watched my dog chase his tail for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's very funny.
Yeah,
I like that. All right, so if laziness was an Olympic sport, I would have come in 4th. Just so I wouldn't have to walk up to the podium, It's a long walk up there.
I would have come in 4th. All right, I got my last one. This is it. This is the last one. Again, we've got to come back around.
Yeah, we do.
If you stick with us next hour, we have Dr. Ray Garindi, and life is too important to take too seriously. But here's my last one for this hour. So I saw an old dude with a fishing rod outside my local bar fishing in a puddle. He looked so cold, I said to him, come in for a drink and get warm. As we sipped our double whiskeys, I thought I would humor him a bit, so I asked him, so, how many have you caught today? And he replied, well, you're the 8th.
Oh, I like that.
He was having some success in that fishing expedition, let me tell you.
All right, being Senior Citizens Day, kind of, I'm gonna spring a couple on Dr. Ray when we get a hold of him later. So hopefully he'll answer his phone today when we talk to him next hour. But in the meantime, an automotive repair shop had a sign up, and you had to walk up close to see it. But it said, "If we can't fix your brakes, then we will make your horn louder."
Oh, there you go. Well, one gets you past it one way or another.
Yeah. So they'll do one thing or the other. I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, Hump Day Humor Part 1 right there.